Okay, great, perfect. Stage for you.
Okay. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. And yes, I would like to share my experience about the being a independent fabber. So let's start. So first, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Pradnya Shindekar Jagtap, and I'm doing my MBA in project management. I'm an electrical engineer, and in 2014, I done my Fab Academy. So, so my journey is like in 2013 to 2017, I'm a part of Vigyan Ashram, where I know about the rural technology, rural development, and many things which inspire me, motivate me for the exploring knowledge, enhancing knowledge, meeting new people, and doing some nice stuff like breaking a stereotype things, I guess. So yeah, 2013 to 2017 is the golden era for my life because I went to Vigyan Ashram and I know about the Fablab and I know about the courses, and I'm so much inspired with the concept like learning while doing. So there is a no what we say like regular education system. The Vigyan Ashram is a place where you can explore new things, you can try new things, and you can do whatever you want, and many projects will come out of it. And there I have met Suhas. Suhas and me joined the Vigyan Ashram at the same year in 2013, and we are actually working at the DIY lab in Pune. And in one story section by the Yogesh Kulkarni sir, we knew about the Fab Lab things, Fab conference, and we both got so much inspired. And we are like talking like, okay, what is the Fab Lab and what exact work are going there. So we went to the Yogesh sir and we asked them about the whole things of the Fab Lab. And sir was like, okay, we have all the setup and we are the one Fab Lab, like first Fab Lab outside the MIT. But we are not like doing so many stuff. The machines are like in as it is condition. So some people are using it, but not in that way. Like no one is doing the Fab Academy course and everything. So me and Suhasa decided to do the Fab Academy course and learn about the Fab like Fab machines projects. And yes, from 2013 we started actually running a Fab lab in the Vigyan Ashram. Then in 2014 I get graduated, and after that, like we are doing so many things in a Fab lab, like training, workshop, and now Vigyan Ashram on like very much high level in the Fab lab. Okay. In 2017, I got married and I shifted to the Ratnagiri. So it's a like very remote place and remote location. There is a no such things happening like in the city area. So 2017, 18, and 19, like it's a different year for me. In that year, I become a Fab Lab instructor for the Riddle as a remote instructor. Also in the Bangalore for the Bangalore Fab Lab and Nagpur Fab Lab, because in my place there is a no Fab Lab and I want to do a work in the Fab Lab. So Francisco and Luciana like told me, okay, you don't have any Fab Lab in your area. You can do like remote instructor work. You can frequently visit over there. You can do your work in that Fab Lab. You can instruct them. So I have decided to go with the like as a remote instructor, remote mentor for this Fab Lab. So 2020 to 21 is a COVID era, and there so many things happen. We will discuss step by step. Okay, so independent fabber is a something different and something like wonderful thing for me. During the like remote instructor, I become a regional reviewer for the Fab Lab VA, Trivandrum Fab Lab, Kochi Fab Lab, both in the Kerala. Then AKGC Fab Lab, it's in Delhi. Then Riddle Fab Lab in Bombay, and we also have a neighbor Fab Lab like Pakistan. And then I did the remote mentorship for this few Fab Labs. I have attended the Maker Fair, Maker Mela, and participate in few things, but I'm not actually in the Fab Lab. And that was a very missing part for me. About like my life in the rural area. So my like location in Lanja, Konkan. It's a very coastal area. It's near the Mumbai, but it's not like a metro city or hi-fi city. It's a basic small town we're surrounded with so good nature and sea, Arabian Sea, and farm of Alfonso, cashew. So we have very good atmosphere over here. And when we're talking about the challenges, in my area, we don't have a big challenges like heavy traffic, pollution, or anything. But we have another 100 problems like we don't have good road transportation, we don't get good medical facility like city area. Then we also depend upon the market for the local market is like limited, but we need a big marketing from the city area. So yeah, and education. We have education facility, but it's not like high tech like in city. And there is no technology or training school for in the Konkan side. Like there are open after like from last 2 years, there were some good technology and technical schools are open in Konkan. And also, I have joined the Atal Tinkering Lab in 2018. There is a one school near my area, like Fatak High School. They got funding for the Atal Tinkering Lab. Atal Tinkering Lab is the one program run by the central government where they provide the basic lab setup to every school. There will be a 3D printer, the soldering station, electronics inventory, then some robotics material. So student can utilize this and do the project as they want. But thing is, we have a staff over here in a ZP school or the rural school. They are like good enough in the regular curriculum activity, but they are not that much aware about the technology things. So they got a good setup, but it's like we can say like it's isolated from the school. People like there are 20% school students are highly motivated, but they didn't get proper guidance. So they are trying and they are exploring, tinkering with some things and trying to learn about the robotics or drone things or simple clap switch things. But like they are learning by their own. 60% student have good skill set, like they got the skill from their family like woodworking, catering, farming, plumbing, electrician, but it's a basic skill or the skill they got from their like family background. And 20% student are neutral, they don't know anything, they are just okay, there's a something is going there, they are like using the soldering machine like some toy kind of thing, like they are using to burn each other's hand. So it's very bad thing I have seen in that school. So it's very challenging to teach this kind of students about the like what they can do in this lab. So yes, so it's a bit challenging, but yes, I have started with like I'm trying to amaze them with the things like okay, I have made one clap switch and I tell them okay, once you clap, the light will on. Once you clap, it will off. So you can make this machine and you can install at your room and you can enjoy the things. So students like that project very much. Then I will go with like motion sensor, like once you enter in the room there is a light on, light off. So basic kind of things I have started teaching here, and it increases their interest more, and they are asking me okay, okay ma'am, we want to make this kind of light, we want to make robot, we want to make some machine which can help my mother for the mopping, for the like cleaning, this kind of things they are like start discussing. So it's a like a good achievement or something like wonderful for me because they have interest in these things. And then in my mind I was like okay, why should I not start the Fab Lab? So these are some pictures from the school, they are like doing some things. And yes, in 2019 I have started my job in Aditya Polytechnic College. It's also near to my house, like it's 5 to 10 kilometers. There also I found like okay, there is a diploma engineer student or engineering student, they have their like good idea, good like creativity, but they don't have any platform to do or innovate such things. What they are doing when their final project is coming, they are going to shop and asking okay, we want this project, just give us, and they are taking the project and submitting, they are not doing by their own. And then yes, in that year I was started thinking about the start of Fab Lab in the Lanja or in my region. So I have started like big research on it, like okay, So where I can like start my Fab Lab. Then I started the like discussion with the Francisco who already have his Fab Lab. Then also I talked with the Super Rico. He recently opened his Fab Lab. And I started taking their feedbacks. Okay, what exactly happened when you start your own Fab Lab? Is like, and it's so much fascinating for me. I was like, okay, I want to open my Fab Lab, and I was like, very much, what do you say, enthusiastic and energetic about it. I was like, okay, I will search about place, I will do this thing, I will do that thing. Francisco told me on one moment, Pradnya, hold on. What about the budget? You know the how much money you will require. I was like, okay, I will arrange. How much money you need? So he was like, it's almost 3 lakh USD, like 2,90,000 USD. It's almost like 3-4 crores for me. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to start a Fab Lab. But how? Like, if I invest so much money, but how is the guarantee like I will get returns from it? So again, my mind was like, okay, there is no chance like start a Fab Lab because I don't have a billion or million people to like the money to invest for these things. And then I was like, okay. Also, I think in 2020 we have a boot camp in Kerala. I have discussed with Neil as well. Like Neil, I want to start a Fab Lab, and Neil also like, okay, I will help you. Just give me a proposal where you are going to start, what you are going to do. And then when I start like writing a proposal in deep, and then I started to know about my limitations. Okay, this thing will happen, this thing I will need, this thing, like there is a, like this is the rural area, there is a no high tech city, so there is no guarantee like how many people are coming. Then second thought come in my mind, okay, I will invest somehow and I will start my Fab Lab, but like who will come there? So I was like, okay, I will start a Fab Academy only. Like people around the world wanted to do Fab Academy with the meditation, with the good atmosphere, with the good view. So I will start for them. But again, it's again come around with the investment because it's very expensive to start a Fab Lab in the developing city or in the town area. So I just like skip that part for a few months. And then again, this COVID era started. And we all like, okay, everything gets stopped and nothing to do. And then I went to one shop regarding some my household work. So I saw there is a big CNC machine. They are using to engrave the doors, windows, and everything. So the thought came in my mind, okay, if I don't start, like if I can't start a Fab Lab, then why are not using the resources around me, and I will start run a distributed Fab Lab, like CNC router in a one place, laser cutter, vinyl cutter in the one shop. Because here in Lanja there is some shops like laser cutting shop, they are using this machine to make a signboards for the shops, hotel, malls. Then there is a vinyl cutter machine or person are there who is making so small number plate, but they don't know the proper use of these machines. So I have started to talking with them and I'm trying to collaborate with them about like, okay, I want to use your machine, I need for this project, that project. And they were like, okay, we can do. And in like before the lockdown in India in March, I have started using their resources. And in March, this is like my small lab. So there is the SIL laser cutter, 100 watt CO2 hai. Then there is a red cell vinyl cutter machine. It's like less than $500, this machine, the vinyl cutting machine. And the laser cutter machine is around like 3,000 USD. And the small setup we have in Lanja. Okay, so these things we are like using in our Fab Lab, like independent ruler Fab Lab. So this is the person who really don't know about the Fab Lab. His name is Vishwanath, but he is using all machine like pro. He has a small 3D printer, he has a vinyl cutter, he has a laser cutter, and also a big CNC machine. The photo is not available with me, so I'm not able to share that the CNC router. But there is a very good router. They have like it's almost 6 feet and 6 feet by 3 feet. something length and width. And we are using these resources as a my Fablab. And this, uh, okay. So yes, so due to lockdown, we don't do so much work because of this lockdown and the limitations of time, everything. But yes, we got our Fab Labs mini version. So me and one of my friend like Rajeshri, she is an electronics engineer. So like we have started the small things, like we are doing the things already. Like we are conducting a workshop. We are going to school to train the like school teacher, but we don't have anything like proper what we say proper company or thing. So we have started Pioneer EduTech privately limited last year, and we like doing all these things under this company. So this company's main motto is it's a like journey to excellence. Like we have a people around us, like they have some basic skill. So we are trying to educate them with the proper skill, proper technology, so they will get a good opportunity in future to start their own business or doing the work. Like we have so many students are doing the ITI, like a diploma in electrical course, but we are like adding them with the extra skill, like we are teaching them like how to install a solar panel, how to repair a solar system, the repairing, maintenance, installation things. So they will get one extra course for it. And yeah, this thing we are also done in the lockdown. Like we made a face shield. There is a story behind the face shield is in March 2020 we are under the lockdown, and as I told you before, like we are totally depend upon the metro city like Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, or anything. So Konkan is like not self sufficient in that way. Like we will get required things. So we need to depend upon the nearer city. And what happened? The lockdown started, and here the road transportation get closed, shops get closed, and COVID strike like so badly, hit so badly. So the police staff, like security staff, the medical staff, what they are doing, they are using one cotton cloth to cover their face. They are using glasses to cover their eyes, and they are doing the treatment. These things I tell, like telling you because my husband is doctor, and also I have seen him like how they survive in that COVID things. And I have like in social media I have used to see, okay, there is a PPE kit, there is a face shield. So I have contacted few of my friends. Okay, I want this thing. Can you send me? I will pay you. They were like, okay, we can send you, but there is no option to send anything to you by the road or by anything because everything gets stopped. Then me and my husband was thinking, okay, what we can do. Then we had decided to use that our mini Fab Lab, like rural Fab Lab. So I have contacted Vishwanath. Okay, I want to make a facial. I have design ready. I have everything ready. What material we need. So I will get it because my husband is doctor. So we can. So we actually take our car to city area Kolhapur, and we will get that facial some all material like foam board, then the shield and everything. And yes, then we have started working on it. And we are in first lot, I have made 100 face shield. And I was like, okay, I will give to the security police staff of the, like in my town, then some doctors, sisters. And then this is the collector of our Ratnagiri, like my city. He called us literally and he was like, you are doing amazing thing. We required for the all government hospital. Can you give us? So I was like, okay, I can give you, but I have limitation for the material arrangements because of the lockdown. So this collector promised me, okay, I will give you, arrange you everything for you. You just make it. And this is the wonderful use I have done in the lockdown. And Fab Lab is get known in the my city, and people are now excited to join us. So yes, so we made more than 1,000 face shield in the lockdown, and the laser cutter and the digital fabrication technology introduced to my Ratnagiri area by this way. And yes, so many things happen I'm doing from last 2 years, and I'm looking forward for the other new things to start. So my proposed activity, like first I want to work in the skill development. Then I want to make like rural technology plus digital fabrication. Like in the Fab Academy, we see many projects people are using like made for their pets or something for their personal use or something like this. But in rural area, people really have a big problem, but they don't have the solution. So I'm trying to add both of this, like rural technology to digital fabrication. So they will get their product or their required things by this way. Then another is the EDP, Entrepreneurship Development Program. So what happened? People are like for the education, they go to the city area, then they will get a job in the city. They hardly come to their hometown. So I'm thinking to okay, we'll start give them the business or something like in their village only. So this is the entrepreneurship development. So in this like program, I'm thinking to start like anything, like almost anything, not only a digital fabrication. It could be a home science or making baking cakes, making spices. India is famous for the spices. So spices or any woodworking work, plumbing work. Because nowadays what happened, we got everything like in market, but there is a no skill labor for the small things like the plumbing or work or small electrician fitting. So I am trying to teaching them in that way. And also the next target is to certify all these courses by the government. So I'm going to collaborate with some government skill development board. And also I'm right now I'm a training partner with the Yuva Pratishthan Mumbai. This is the organization which is authorized by the skill government India, by central government, and they are running 51 plus courses in different area, and it's all certified by the central government. So what I'm again and again like mentioning about the certificate, because in India especially, I don't know what about the other region, but in India if you need a business loan or anything, you require one proper certificate like which proof you have such a skills, so you will get money, you can start your business. So these things in my mind. So I'm looking for these things. And yes, like my another hope is now my Fab Lab is distributed. Like my one machine is away from like 2 or 3 kilometers away from each other. So I'm true, like I'm about to make all machines in a one place, and I'm trying to start a good Fab Lab setup like you have in Japan or you have in China or in university, any university. So this is my goal. Like, okay, right now I'm doing this thing with the distributed things, but yes, somehow I will manage these things all in under one roof. So this is my another things. And yes, this all these things happening around me, and I'm like talk about it. Thank you so much. Is there any doubt or question to anyone? Please ask.
Wow.
Thank. So
It's
yes,
really
so my
inspiring
inspiration.
story.
Yeah, thank you so much. So I'm also looking forward like some expert advice or some expertise will like host some workshop for my students in future.
Yeah, I think the reason I really wanted you to talk is if you think about it, it's nobody really thought about why a Fab Lab is sensible to a rural area. I think Ignacio has been championing that model for a long time, and the idea of technology in an area where internet connection or even computers are almost non-existent. So how do you make it work? And it's not about spending 90,000 US dollars. I will tell you that. I think what you're doing
Yeah,
is exactly the smartest thing to do. Start with the least amount of investment, and when you can, start. I mean, this is what Fiore told me is, I didn't really listen to his advice, but he said, don't buy all of the machines at once, because you may discover that your community doesn't need that machine. For instance, does the lab need a CNC machine if CNC machining is so widely available to everyone. So I think you need to understand the need first before you start spending money on things. And I think you're doing that. I think you're discovering slowly what the need of your community is. It's awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yes, I would like to mention like Vigyan Ashram plays a big role behind this all this thing. And yes, my family support also matter because my husband also inspiring me. Okay, do these things, do that thing. And now people also like start coming to me, like engineering students, then school students. There is some competition happen online, but still students are like come to my home. Okay, we want to make this kind of project. Can you help us? So we did small robotics like project as well. So it's available on the Patak High School Facebook page. I'm not able to download everything to showcase over here, but yes, soon I will like going to make one website for the Pioneer EduTech Private Limited, and I will under this website I will update everything, and yeah.
One request is to document everything that you're doing. Write it down. You don't even have to share it with everybody right now, but document, please.
So I think that this was a very inspiring talk, and I'm looking forward to share the video because I really think this is a small gathering. Let's say we are only have a few people in the audience, but the recording then is going to be shared everywhere, and we can reach a lot more people, and that's really what matters. Thank you, Pradini. I think we can, if you want, we can, if you don't have more questions or things to say, we can close the room here. It was amazing.
Yes, thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity and share my thoughts. And yes, I'm also looking forward, like I will get any suggestions or anything which I can like run here, or any rural Fablab or anyone already doing such a things in any specific area around the world. They can also guide me so I can like reach to some good level. Thank you
I
so
think
much again for everything.
we really need this platform that we were talking about this morning to keep sharing ideas. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Frania.
Bye-bye.